Boxing Night of Champions reaction. Hey, what's going on? Appreciate you tuning in. Night of Champions boxing. Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney and David Benavidez versus Anthony Yard. Let's dive into it. Starting off with Haney and Norman. I expected Haney to win, but not the way he did it. All fight, his jab and speed were too much for Brian Norman. Haney kept punishing Brian with the jab, moving around the ring, getting the knockdown early, taking the wind out of his sails, so to speak, damaging his nose, and maybe roughly past the second half, maybe 8th, 9th round, if I remember correctly, Brian started to show some life. However, it was too little too late. At that point, he was already beat up, he was bloodied up, he was taking punch after punch, and credit to Haney, he came into the fight with some urgency, and that jab really set everything up. It halted a lot of the incoming attacks and just kept Brian at bay. It wasn't until the end where he started to get away from it and let up a little bit and started to clinch, but at that point, the fight was in the bag. No need to take big risks. I'd like for him to get a rematch with Ryan Garcia to end that debate on that fight. Great performance for him to become champion. Hats off to Devin Haney. The main event, David Benavidez versus Anthony Yard. Benavidez is on a different level than Yard boxing-wise. Anthony may have punching power, but he was unable to land anything devastating or string powerful combo together. David at first struggled to kind of gauge that, but eventually he started to crack Yard's defense and the combos started to flow. It eventually became too much to overcome. David started to get that momentum, the volume and punches started to pick up, and Yards was just getting beat up and got TKO'd in the 7th round. With this win, I like to see Benavidez go against Better Beef before Better Beef slows down too much, being that he's already 40 years old. The big names showed up and performed. Good fights all around. Great card. As always, I appreciate you tuning in. Drop a like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.